Hello, I'm Matthew Altenburg, and this is my interpretation of Kate Middleton's wedding hair. First, we prepare the hair by making sure all the moisture is removed and adding a little bit of silicone. Then we take an iron, creating a curl with a 3/4 bend to it, and then carefully pinning the curls up one by one. Paying extra attention to make sure we don't get the center of the curl tighter. We continue this all the way up through the hair to just below the horseshoe section. Again, careful to have a 3/4 bend. It's 1, 2, 3 corners of the hot iron. Immediately after the hair's been pulled out, you want to wrap the hair. So, and carefully pin to the scalp, running the pin, of course, through the base. This will allow the hair to cool for an extra 5 or 10 minutes, farther solidifying the shape of the hair. This is again continued all the way up through the hair. Immediately after turning the hair over once with the iron, again you want to pin. Paying extra careful attention not to make the ends curl tighter than the base. We'll speed it up here just a little bit. I feel like if Kate Middleton's hairdressers had done this, her hair wouldn't have fallen out during the wedding. Okay, we're at the top section here. This is where extra attention needs to be paid into the sectioning and to the direction flow of the hair at the base. To create a part like she had in her particular wedding day, first section down the center, and then carefully draw off a second line to the recess of the hairline. I'll show you that again. Again, part down the center, and create a slight triangle off to the recess of the hair. And that is your part. Approximately 2 inches back from the hairline. Continue with the pin curls up through the top of the hair. Careful to make sure you get them on at base. The last curl coming over to the side is one of the most important. It is not on base, it's slightly off base, watching the direction of flow. The bend is only 1/4 of a turn of an iron, slowly going into a 3/4 turn of the iron. Do not allow the hair to cool in that position. Put it in a nice pin curl position and pin it on top of the curl below it. At this point, you'd want to let the hair cool for about 15 minutes. You can see how the pin curls are nice and neat. Sometimes you will get a few flyaways. Please don't obsess with those. After 15 minutes, you want to pull all the curls down, and you'll find that this is a very aggressive curl, one that you could run your hands through, brush, and play with. You can't pull this particular curl out, so feel free to tug on it all you want. To create a little bit of height on top, right above the occipital bone, start teasing. You want approximately 12 to 24 strokes. On hair that's quite fine, you might want to even do as many as 36 strokes. Don't go too nuts with this. You may want to pull it down later in the day or during your reception and wear your hair down. This look can also be created with hot rollers. Just be prepared to have the base fall out and the ends take better. After some slight teasing, go ahead and smooth down the top section. You do not want to see the teasing. Please do not push the comb all the way through. You don't want to remove all your teasing. You want that nice little bump going on. Okay, once you have a slight bit of lift on the base, the rest becomes easily. You simply take the hair back, comb it in the shape you're looking for. Remember, you created this shape earlier with a 1/4 turn, and going into a slightly tighter turn, the 3/4 turn of the iron. Put your pin down. Watch how this is done. The pin is turned over and locked into the teasing. Again, I'll show you one more time. Put your pin in. Don't have to get too fancy with this, and simply roll the hair over and stick it on in there. You can cover up the little bit later, so don't panic if you see a little bit of the pin. Take a second pin and cross it over the first one to lock it in. Sometimes you even have to use 2 pins to lock it in. Same thing on the other side. Simply take the pin, put it in, roll it over, pin it in, cross the second pin over to hold it in, and then take a little bit of hair and just make sure none of those bits are showing. Take the tiara, put it in just in front of the teasing, and just on top of the slight bit of party. Clean up the little bits of hair. And at this point you might want to put a little bit of spray on. But because we've created such a tight, aggressive curl using the iron and pin curls, it should last just about all day long, even if it's raining. If you want to bring the curl all together into one curl, you can do that, or you can break it up into many curls. This is the finished look. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'll try to respond to everything within a few days. Thank you.